Sedimentation is a treatment process that uses gravity in order to separate the particles of suspended solids from the water, and in this way we can have, for instance, potable water, among other uses. Well, there are several types of sedimentation, but among the most common ones we have flocculent, non-flocculent, concentrated suspension, and compression settling. Well, flocculent is the flocculation of particles, when the flocculation of particles in low concentration happens. Non-flocculent is the opposite. It removes the discrete particles in a low concentration. Concentrated suspension is a process in which particle concentrations causes interparticle effects. And compression settling, it's a process that develops under the layer of zone settling. Well, there are different types also of clarifiers, also known as tanks. We have the horizontal flow tank, which is like the most simple tank. Actually, the one we used in our project. It's basically a tank where the water comes from a side. Then you have the settling zone where the particles go down, and then the water basically goes by the other side. We also have the radial flow tank, which is a circular tank where the water comes also for a side, and the sludge or the waste is contained in the center of the tank. We have also the inclined settling, which is made of lightweight material, and the flow between inclined plates can be co-current, counter-current, or cross-flow. Well, these are like three of the most common tanks, but we can also found ballasted sedimentation, flock blanket sedimentation, Cyroflux sedimentation, and much more sedimentation tanks. Well, the explanation of theory of sedimentation type 1, in other words, discrete particle settling, is when particles settle as individual entities. So there is no interaction among particles. And basically the particles settling is caused by its weight, causing a force downwards. Well, the description of criteria to design clarifiers, we can find the total suspended solids, of course, the BOD, phosphorus removal efficiencies, and the condition of the sludge. These four criteria we have to keep it in mind when we design clarifiers. There are very important criteria. Well, the explanation of theory of sedimentation type 2 or flocculent settling, it is a process in which the particles flocculate during the settling. Well, flocculation means when the particles increase its mass, so it settles at a faster rate, like faster. Well, the description of criteria for the operation clarifiers. It's very important to remove any corrosive material or reactive in the tank. For instance, the sludge, because if you leave it there, it can become like in a gluey or viscous substance that can cause health issues in the future. So it's very important to clear the tank or clean it, the sludge mainly. And the explanation of theory of high rate clarifiers. Well, this theory says that the high rated clarifiers are designed to handle severe potable water treatment applications. This is a process that is very stable and is engineered to produce a high quality